Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for the 16th of April, 2025, and Mercury enters Aries today. So Mercury was in Aries briefly before we had the retrograde cycle, where Mercury backed up into Pisces, and we had the recollection, the pulling together of clues, information, bits and pieces. And now we move forward fully with what it is that we've learned, what we've gathered, what we know now. So when Mercury is in Aries, especially today, because it's at that 0-degree point, we are concerned with getting to the truth of something, finding something out without too much circling around, without too many layers. Aries is simple. Aries is so simple. We just want to move forward. We want action. We want to take that step. It's initiation. It's getting things off the ground. So this is complicated by Mercury being conjunct to Neptune, and it is an exact conjunction today. So it will mark the ingress into Aries. But as the days and the weeks go on and Mercury gets farther and farther away from Neptune, more clarity, more spontaneous thought, more spontaneous conversation, and communication can come in. However, when we have Mercury and Neptune together, we are steeped in complexity. It's harder to tell what's what, because typically Mercury and Neptune are a check and a balance on each other. They're opposite to each other. And when they come to a conjunction, it is complex. It is complex how we how we figure out what we want and what we're doing. It isn't so knee-jerk like Aries is in itself. We have emotion, we have intuition, we have what ifs, we have romanticism, we have delusion coming into mix with Mercury, with our daily perception. So we have the macro and the micro enmeshed today. So this can help us to understand what something is in a larger way, in a more spiritual sense. Because Mercury and Neptune together, it takes us out of the smaller assessments of things. And it's more important for us to see the larger truth of something, unless we don't really want to know. That is the price you have to pay for the truth, is you have to want to know. If you don't want to know, you ain't going to get the truth. You're going to get what it is that feeds your personal ideas or delusions or romanticism, or what we need to think in order to protect ourselves from harsh realities. That makes it really difficult to see what's real when we really can't handle our feelings. So it's imperative that we pay attention to what's actually happening. What are the steps that are being taken? What's actually being said? What's actually being done? Not only paying attention to what would we like